Okay, vapor barrier is done. Um, let's crawl under there once and take a look down the length of this thing. Oof. Come with me for a nice roll. All right, so this is the section here that I just finished. And it's not perfect. Everything's not smooth and flat and buttery flat like that area. She got a little twisted up, but I'm okay with it because I'm not going to be up here after I finish the insulation job and get everything shored up under here. I won't be under here again. But that being said, it's done. So now we can go on to the next phase. But I wanted to show you. I wanted to give you a. Take my hat off here because I'm. Well, whatever. I want to give you a down the line view. Look at that. look at that. That's amazing. Compared to when I first peeled the skirting off of this thing and looked under here for the first time, and all I saw was piles of leaves and piles of insulation and dust and bunched up plastic sheeting, chunks of boards, chunks of pipe, big pieces of cinder block and rock and stuff, because that's how they held it down. They spread the plastic out, then they just tossed boards and stuff on it to hold it down. Yeah, now it's got probably 200 staples holding it down, and it's amazing. And you can see the center section here. See all this isn't in bad shape, except for my big blowout down there where that water pipe leaked. All the damage is along the edges, and all the damage along the edges came from renters that had this. This was a rental unit for years, just not giving a crap and not getting up on the roof and cleaning the gutters out. And then that water just spilled over the sides and ran down the walls and migrated its way into the insulation, and then just softened up that cardboard on the edges. Here, I'll show you. Oh, let's take a run. There. I get too old for this. So the water, you can see it right here. So here's some water damage. This is still sound. It's structurally sound. But the water came down. Here's the siding. And the water ran down behind this siding. And that cardboard was stapled. Here it is right here. See? Like this. And the water just migrated in. And this just rotted and dropped away. All the way along. Now I've shored some of it up right there because it's salvageable. But down the whole length of this trailer is like that. All because the rain gutters were not kept clean. Just tons of damage. I'm up on this roof. I've been on this roof. Well, I painted the roof. But I've been on the roof cleaning out those rain gutters twice since I bought the place last February. And they're squeaky clean. And the water, I've come out here in the rainstorms when it's been a downpour and I've watched it. And the water is running off the ends of the rain gutters like it's supposed to. So, just catastrophic damage due to negligence. I'm renting the place. I don't give two craps. I'm not gonna get up there and clean the gutters out. You know? Unbelievable. So that being said, the problem has been rectified, but now I'm suffering the consequences and dealing with the damage. So it is what it is. So yeah. So now I got some, here's my cable wire. And I'm gonna tidy that up, get that nice and taut and tight, so it's not snagging on me as I crawl under here. But yeah, now I can literally roll under here in a t-shirt and blue jeans and not get filthy. And it looks so freaking cool. Huge difference. Deck, under the deck can finally breathe. I'm pretty stoked. So what I'm going to do on a section like this where it's just completely dropped away is stuff insulation up into this pocket as far in there as I can get it, and then just take baths of insulation and just put them up into this cavity, because this is a 2x6, and then put a moisture barrier over the top of that like this was to hold it in there, and then put that and for moisture barrier I might use the Tyvek house wrap, and then I'll put chicken wire right to this. I'll measure how far these stringers are apart. So here's a floor joist, here's a floor joist. I'm assuming if I look at this, yeah, so there, figure out what that measurement is, and then come from the side, come from under here, compress this right here, and put one of those special washer-headed nails or screws on there to hold the chicken wire up. And I think that'll work wonderful. So that being said, I don't think this cladding is attached to these girders. So I might be able, like along this main frame here, I might be able to take that bottle jack and actually push this up and then stick the chicken wire up between the cladding and the frame and hold it on that end, and then secure it with wood strips running this way. So I got a plan. Yeah. So a couple videos back, I was talking about, I was lamenting about the fireplace and the education I got on how that fireplace is not going to work, and for supplemental heating. And I did some thinking and about the subject, and I realized, hold on, I gotta plug in my charger. I realized that, hold on, I'm struggling. Sorry, don't mean to make you sick. I realized that I'm not gonna really be, nice hair, working man. I'm not really gonna be burning that fireplace a lot. Because the fires that are in that unit have to be small because it's a small fireplace. So let's take, for example, I come home from work and I want a fire, and I start a fire and I maintain a fire for 4 hours or whatever, and then I go to bed. The fire is going to burn out.
I'm not going to get up and maintain a fire all night long. Shit, no. And since the fires are small, because the fireplace is small, it's going to burn out pretty quick. I'm certainly not going to get up in the morning before I go to work and start a fire and then have coals and embers and stuff going after I leave the building. I want to be here when I have these fires, just for safety reasons, you know. So realistically, the fireplace is only going to be used for aesthetics, for looks, just to make it look cool in there, especially at Christmas time. That's going to be so cool. And that being said, what do I care? So, since the floor is going to be insulated properly and back restored to like new condition, I have no control over the roof, what's going on in the roof as far as insulation goes. I'm not tearing the ceilings out. And the walls, those will get re-insulated when I do the siding job. When I bust all that rotten siding off of there, I'll re-insulate all the walls. This thing will be so buttoned up that I don't think I got to worry about it. And I'd much rather have a fireplace for looks that gives me a little bit of heat, you know, than put a wood stove in here and have it roast me out of the joint. So I think I'm gonna keep Mr. Conehead in there. I think I'm gonna keep him.